Hello everybody and a good day to you all. Today I'm talking about Siren season number 1, episode number 7, Dead in the Waters, episode directed by Nick Copus. And here we have things going down. Okay? Now we have Ren. She got arrested last episode. She tried to get into the water, but she got stopped by the deputy. And so now she's brought into custody. Because they know she connected to the guy who got killed in the car, and they want to prove if she one who did it, if she did it, or she had help doing it, or she witnessed somebody doing it. She was, either way, she's involved. They want to get to the bottom of it. And you had Sheriff Bishop, who is Madden's father, investigating her, or asking her questions. And then she says something that messes her father up. Because the thing is though, the sheriff asked her, did she kill that guy? And she said yes. Now, because the thing is though, she didn't know that she should lie. So in her head, yes, I did it. Because in her head, she didn't do nothing wrong. The guy tried to do something to her, she didn't like, so she killed him. Problem solved. What's the big deal? She doesn't understand our laws and our rules. And the messed up part is he doesn't know he talking to a mermaid. So she doesn't understand human society and our laws and our rules and our regulations that you can't kill people who do something bad to you, or can't kill people who try to sexually harass you, or can you? That's a little here and there. But either way, you can't just kill people and leave. She doesn't know that. She thought she was doing the right thing, and so she just told him the truth. And then he asked, then the sheriff, seeing her, that she's a small woman, said, how did this small little tiny lady kill this big guy? Did you have help? And she said, yes. And he said, who helped you? And she said, Matt and what's his name? And Ben. Oh, I forgot his name. I blocked his name. She said, Madden and Ben helped me. And when he heard his daughter's name, you see his face just like sink. Oh crap! I gotta arrest my daughter. So you seeing Matt, and you seeing Ren, and you seeing the Sheriff Bishop all working together to find out the truth. And in the process, Matt has to pretty much tell her father the truth, tell him everything. He even had to prove it to him. And while you got that situation going on, you have Ben, and he's with Xander, and he's with Calvin and Chris, and Xander got an idea. He want to capture a mermaid. I guess to be rich. I guess to sell her or to keep her hostage or whatever. I have no idea. But either way, he wants to capture a mermaid, and so Ben's out there to help, not to help him capture the mermaid. He just wants to make he needs a boat to stop the military from capturing a mermaid. So he's pretty much using his friend to make sure that happen by acting like he wants to help him capture a mermaid, but he doesn't. In the process, they run into Donna again, but this time we get another mermaid. Oh, well, this time not a mermaid, a merman. Yes. Now, a lot of times in these mermaids' tales, you don't see the men. You rarely see them. The only time I think I saw any male mermaids was in Little Mermaid. That's King Triton, and they show some males in the background, but other than that, it mostly focuses on the girls. And every time they do these mermaids or Siren stories, it's always the women. So you never know. Like, how do they make babies? Are they male mermen? Or is it just all female? But this time we saw a male merman, and well, you got to see him in action, and he was intimidating and quite scary. Now the CGI for a TV show, it's okay. It's not the greatest, but It did betray him in a way. He looks more like a monster, very, very scary, intimidating. Also, you can tell he's a warrior because they make their own weapons. It looks like they made them out of bone, which look like these little sharp harpoons that they throw at you. Spears, I'm supposed to say. These sharp bone spears they throw at you, which look amazing and very intimidating. And you got to see him in action, and him going at it. And not only do you see him in action, but you see what they're capable of doing against people because they thought that they were like some kind of primitive mer people they could take advantage of and just catch them pretty easily. Turned out not the case. Not the case. Now I don't know how much of a role this new merman's going to play later on in the picture, but for right now I'm intrigued. I want to see where he's going to go and how he's going to affect both Ren and Donna later on. because Donna's still around, but this time she's with her family and her friends, and they know about the humans and know what they're capable of. And I had no idea what Donna told them, because this time they were prepared for war, and so whatever she told them about human beings, it wasn't pretty. Because she didn't have a good experience, and Ren did have a good experience, but then you had this other mermaid who's on land, Helen Hawkins, who's been there on land for I don't know how long. How did she survive this long? Why did she stay on land? Was she banished? I don't know. It's still a mystery there. And we also have Alden Decker, who still wants to not really work with the military, but at the same time he's using them to get Donna back into his life, because she did her Siren song on him, and he just can't get her out of her head, and he's kind of obsessed with her now. So now he wants to have her back too, but he has to work with the military to get her. But at the same time he wants to protect her and keep her to himself. While working alongside the military, he wants to use them for personal weapons. Like, oh, it's so messed up. But it's very, very, very intense. I like the fact that the relationship between Matt and her father, the sheriff, and that she revealed to him the truth. I didn't think she actually going to do that this episode. I thought they might drag it out a little bit longer, or maybe lie a little bit, and force him to lock up his own daughter. But no, she actually revealed to him the truth. Now the interesting part is that he this is a spoiler right here, that he let Ren go. And now he has to pretty much try to come up with a story to pretty much keep his deputy at bay. But I can tell that she's going to be still investigating this. Because in her head, she doesn't understand. She knows he was involved in the killing. And knowing that his sheriff, her boss, just let it go. I just, what? That's just wrong. So, I don't know if she's going to actually let it go, or she's going to cause some problems later on. But the look on her face that they showed in this episode showed that she might still be trying to go forward with this case. Yeah. How many people are going to get involved in this story? How many people are going to find out that mermaids actually exist? And let's say it does become public. How are humans react to this? Would it be excitement and awe? Would it be terror and fear? Would they want to try to kill them all? Or catch them? Or use them as pets or in the circus or something? Whatever they're trying to do. Or put them in SeaWorld or whatever. Oh. But I still like the relationship between Matt and Ren, and also Bennett and too. I'm not just sure we're just gonna go with that situation. I don't think it's gonna go sexual any type of way, because Ren's pretty innocent, and I think she responds to them how they respond to each other, because she sees them kissing each other, and she sees how affectionate they are towards each other. So she thinks so in her head that's how human beings interact with one another, when somebody who they care about. And so when she sees Matt, she makes out with her. And when she sees Ben, she messes up with him too, because she thinks that's what human beings do to show affection, which they do if you are a couple, but she doesn't quite understand that part yet, so, or maybe she does. But either way, it's interesting. But I do like the effects they do when they transform. It's very different. It looks like, it reminds me of a werewolf transformation. Now, in some movies, werewolves transform pretty easily, no pain at all. But then other times, you can hear the bones breaking and snapping apart, ribs coming apart and rearranging and changing, and you can feel the pain and they're going through. When they come out, when they transform, it's just all rage because they went through so much pain and all the adrenaline rush, they go raw. And they had that same exact transformation. As soon as salt water hits them, you can see that their skin starts to change. It's almost like it's burning them. The old flesh is going away, and you can see their bones fusing together. It looks very like horrible. It looks like a horrible thing to do. At the same time, so when they do finally transform, they're more aggressive and more I kill you. So you kind of understand their mindset at the time, which also makes it interesting. Like why do they come on land in the first place if they got to go through all that pain and suffering just to transform back to their original form? Interesting. But overall, great episode. We enjoyed it a whole lot. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about this episode of Sirens. If you haven't watched it, check it out for yourself. Hopefully when you watch it, you will enjoy it and have fun watching it too. So give my channel a big like and thumbs up. Bam. And subscribe to my channel and share. I would appreciate it. Like I always say in my dreams and in my life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, peoples.